Welcome. Today we're diving into the modern playbook for digital credibility. We're using a recent, really in-depth review of the cosmetics brand Luminance Milano to pick apart how an e-commerce company actually builds trust.
Right, in a marketplace that's just flooded with options. So that's our mission here. We're looking past just a simple product review to analyze their whole strategy, the look, the business choices, and, the public feedback.
And for context, this is a mid-range brand. It looks very elegant, focusing on things like powders, makeup brushes, and these curated little bundles.
Exactly. So the question is, are they just following a standard trust playbook, or is there something more intentional going on?
Okay, let's start with that first impression, the visual experience. The review kept highlighting the website's design, calling it really clean and minimal.
Mm.
And the product photos are all very consistent, very professional. Beyond just looking nice, what does that really signal to a potential customer?
What's fascinating here is that minimalism in the beauty space does double duty. On one hand, yes, it signals that they're a stable, professional operation.
Not some cluttered, messy site.
Precisely. But in cosmetics specifically, that clean look implies purity. It suggests the brand cares more about the formula, the ingredients, than, flashy doodle noise.
I see, so it elevates the perceived value right away.
It absolutely does.
But that initial trust has to be backed up, right? You need a plan to keep customers. The review mentions subscription options.
Yeah, they make them pretty visible.
But doesn't every brand do that now?
Yeah.
Is that really a unique signal of confidence, or is it just table stakes in 2025?
I'd say it absolutely signals deep confidence. It's not just about retention. It's about something called customer lifetime value, or LTV.
Okay.
A good subscription model lets them forecast their inventory with amazing accuracy. It stabilizes their cash flow.
So it's an internal signal, too. It shows their whole supply chain that they're here for the long haul.
That's it exactly. It's a major sign of long-term viability.
That makes sense. That connection between being stable behind the scenes and appearing trustworthy up front. So, speaking of trust, let's talk about their sales approach. The review calls the pricing fair for mid-range makeup.
Right.
How does that price point connect with their marketing style, which seems, well, really relaxed?
It creates a kind of synergy. They've priced themselves where you expect quality. But the key thing, and the source highlights this, is the absence of pushy tactics.
No countdown timers, no 90% off banners.
None of that. It shows they're confident in the product's actual value. We could almost call it an impulse mitigation strategy. They want you to feel like you're making a considered choice, not being tricked into a purchase you'll regret.
And that non-pushy vibe seems to be validated by their public feedback. They have a profile on Trustpilot, which is a good start.
A very good start. Transparency is key.
But how do we actually read those numbers? What's the quality of that feedback?
Well, the metrics are really telling. They have over 900 reviews, so it's not a small sample size. And their overall score is a 3.9.
A 3.9, so not a perfect 5.0.
And that's what makes it so powerful. In e-commerce, a 3.9 is a huge signal of authenticity. A 4.8 or a 4.9 can actually be a red flag. It often suggests incentivized or even fake reviews.
So that number, that 3.9, is right in the sweet spot for genuine customer feeling.
It is. It empirically backs up the idea that this is a legitimate operation.
Which brings us to the review's final take. It says Luminance Milano feels like a legitimate, trustworthy brand that's worth trying.
And it suggests starting with a smaller test order.
Which perfectly validates their whole patient, non-aggressive strategy.
So what does this all mean for the bigger picture? I mean, this is a perfect case study. It shows how all these separate elements, the minimal design, the focus on subscriptions, the non-pushy marketing, that authentic Trustpilot score, they all work together.
It's not just one thing.
It's a whole framework, carefully built to signal quality and build real, lasting trust.
It really is the difference between just looking good and actually operating on a sound foundation. So a final thought for you, our listener. When you're checking out a new brand online, which factor is the most powerful indicator of trust for you? Is it the clean visual aesthetic that feels sophisticated? Or is it the hard data, like a Trustpilot score? Does the vibe beat the numbers? Something to think about.